I'm here on behalf of the Benge and the Barlow family to do crappie for our sister Teresa. She's also a Gamilaraay woman, strong black Gamilaraay sister. And I'm here, as well as you are, for justice with my sister. So this is the Gamilaraay welcome. To welcome all the Gamilaraay people here to cry out for justice as loud as we can. Yaama-gurra Gumurai Wandaga. Yawo. Kagale Gano Ke Yawo Yalo. 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 Gumurai. Gumurai. Ayala-J. Yala-J. Kagale Gano Ke Yawo Yalo. 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 Gumurai. Gumurai. Ayala-J. Yala-J. Ayala-J. Thank you, ladies and justice! When do we want it? Now! Raise the blade! When do we want justice? When do we want it? Now! Raise the blade!
I'd like to welcome everyone here today on this very sad occasion. We all know why we are here. We need answers because we've waited too long. Pray to God that what we are doing today, that might bring answers to all our people, because it's been too long. I'm one of her family, and I know what the rest of the sisters and brothers are going through. So I'm here on behalf of the McIntosh, Duncan, Waters, all our families are involved in this. So I just pray to God that God will bring answers, because he said what is hidden in darkness will be brought out to the light. So I just pray that God will give us our answers, and that there will be just peace, that we don't have to cause any trouble to get what we want. We just hand everything over to God, and I pray that everyone will be at peace after this. Thank you very much.
We are here gathered today, to look for justice for our little sister, our cousin, our daughter, our mother, We're all looking for that, and we are all angry. But I think we need to direct our anger in the proper way. We're happy-go-lucky people, but we get angry quick. So if we don't get justice soon, we're going to get angrier. And that's how I feel that will happen pretty soon. We are still on Gamilaraay country. We are still in Gamilaraay country. And we are still within the boundaries of all our elders, our old people who went on before us. And I would like to take this opportunity to praise those who went on before us and think of the pain that they had to endure, the pain that they went through, the pain that they had to overcome, the odds that they had to overcome, what they fought against. I would like to praise them for that in the spirit. And I'd like to acknowledge those people who went on before us. I would like to acknowledge the elders of country. I would like to acknowledge elders of community. I would like to acknowledge those who have gone on before us.
First of all, I'd like to thank all those that invited me out for this special occasion. And the first thing I'd like to do is to acknowledge the elders of Boggabilla and Toomala, and acknowledge the land that we're on, the land of the Conroy. I've had the opportunity to speak at a lot of forums, but to be asked to come up for something special like this makes one very humble about what to say. I think by now it's been loud and clear from the Aboriginal communities in the northern part of New South Wales that there needs to be something done about the death of Sister Teresa and about the heinous way that she met her death. I don't believe that the police here have been effective. As far as the family is concerned and as far as the community is concerned, the police have taken a long way about coming to justice, a simple thing called justice. Justice needs to apply to all peoples, whether we be black or white. And I think if you look at the common law, you will see that justice not only needs to be done, but justice needs to be seen to be done. And that's part of the basic common law in this country. The investigations to date have been flawed, and I think they've been flawed by the ineptness of the police in southern Queensland and northern New South Wales to do something effective about what happened. The family and the Aboriginal community needs a closure on this issue. The family in particular that's gone through a lot of heartache over a 12-month period. The Aboriginal community out here at Boggabilla and Tumala have gone through the same sufferings in a quest to find out what happened. We've seen in this highly technological age that we live in that there is a system called DNA. We saw that system apply to Wee War when an old white lady was brutally bashed there. And if that system can be applied to Wee War, the same type procedure and system can be applied to this town and all the towns in this area. I find it hard to believe that it's taken 12 months and nothing has happened. And I think it's loud and clear from the community today and those brave people that march today that we need answers. We need answers now. And we need these answers to prove beyond all reasonable doubt those who were responsible for this heinous crime, whether they be white people or whether they be black people. Justice needs to prevail. And in this part of the country we've seen justice not prevailing for a long, long time. Most people are here aware of the police procedures here with our young people right throughout the country. We saw the incident at the block where the young people down there had enough of the police oppression and the police victimisation of themselves, and the riot that followed the death of young TJ. It was a reaction from the young people, and I think the world saw for the first time the power of young people if they decide to do something against the police intimidation of our young people and our people in general. I think we need to form groups around here. The investigation from here on needs to involve the Aboriginal community, in particular the family. The investigation has got to be as transparent as possible so that there's no flaws and that there's no information that's been kept. And I believe, along with all the other people that believe, that the police had something to hide. It's been 12 months and I believe that the police have something to hide here. I believe that this town has got something to hide. And I believe that if justice has got to prevail here, that these people that were responsible for this crime need to be brought forward. And if white justice cannot prevail in this part of the country, well then I'm afraid black justice will have to prevail. And I don't mean that, you know, we need to have these groups to go out and do these things themselves. We need those who were responsible to be brought to light. They need to be tried by the courts, and they need the due process of law applied to them.